information. Hope everyone is fine, and I'm very happy to be on this live every Monday and share with you some of the valuable information that I've been helping my dear clients with, and at the same time, this information that changed my life. As you see, every week we are sharing valuable information. Last week we were talking about resilience and change, and it's very important to see these lives that are on all my social media platforms, on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. This information are important in these times because of the hard times that we are passing through in all the world. It's important to know a little bit more about resilience. Hi, Mujahid and Fahmi. Thank you for joining. So all this information are very important because we are passing through hard times, through struggles, and it's important to be able to adapt to changes in our life and keep going and get up as from our fall and keep going. So as I said, everyone has goals, and we are working hard to achieve these goals and to be successful. But the difference is, we all know that to achieve these goals, we need to be disciplined. We need to have a plan. We need to learn. We need to work. We need to keep on going and overcoming any failure or any obstacles. But there's one thing that is really important for our success. And John Maxwell says that it's worth 87% of our success. Because without having this skill or this ability, we can't achieve anything. I hear a lot about people who say he is a self-made entrepreneur. He succeeded by himself. And I agree. Many people succeed by themselves without the help of anyone, the direct help. But you can't achieve anything without the help of people around you. It's the decisions you take, the quality of people that you decide that should be next to you. But at the end, without the help of people around you, you need customers to buy your products. You need suppliers to give you the best products. You need employees. You need advisors. So you can't do anything by yourself. You need to build relationships. You need to be able to communicate effectively with people to help you. And at the end, if people didn't like you, they won't help you, and they can be obstacles in your journey to succeed. If you didn't build good relationship with your supplier, this may affect the pricing or the treatment, and then or the priority, and then at the end you won't be able to achieve the success that you need. So building the right relationship, having people who support you and who trust you and who like you, is very important for you to achieve success. Don't ever think that you can succeed by yourself. But it's your decision to pick the quality of people that are next to you that will help you succeed. In every journey in our life, as I said, we need the family, the close family and friends that should be able to motivate us, stand by us, hold our hands, and give us this, keep us on track, motivate us, help us. So we need the family and friends. We need the people who we are working with, maybe our own employees, our partners, as I said, suppliers, mentors. So all these people, we need to learn how to build the right relationships with them. People are involved in every transaction in our business. And if no vision can be big enough if it wasn't related to other people. only tiny visions are accomplished alone. And a tiny vision, I don't know about you, but I know the bigger we are living to achieve huge visions, huge pictures, huge goals. And this is what we really need in our life. So how can we build better relationships? What are the things that will help us to grow the relationship around us and help us to be more successful? If you are like me, you are an introvert, you know that it's very hard to build relationship with people. Introverts usually take their time, have a lot of questionings in their mind before approaching other people and talking to them. They like to keep boundaries, they like to keep limits, and this is a lot of times stops them from achieving higher dreams. But how can you overcome that? Some people can build great relationships by instinct. They have this charisma, this character, that they are easygoing, they enjoy talking to people, they enjoy being around people, but also the quality of their approach, how they are approaching people, also affects how they can influence people. At the end, you can only influence people who like your personality, who like to be close to you, who can get along with you. That's why it's normal that we can't influence everyone, because some people get along with me perfectly, but others maybe don't like my personality, they don't like my accent, I don't know, but I can't influence them because they can't get along with me the right way. So as a result, there are some steps or some points we need to take in consideration when we decide to be more to develop our people skills and to influence people better. The first thing, you need to remember that in life you see people as perception of how you see yourself, and at the end people see you how you think. It's really weird. And it's really true. So the first thing, you can't love people if you can't love yourself. You can't see people in a good image if you don't see yourself in a good image. So at the beginning, remember your qualities. You remember how great you are. Love yourself. Look for the great things in you and love yourself accordingly. Because if you didn't love yourself, again, you will send these vibes to the people around you and they can't love you. They can't give you something that you don't already have. So you need to start the first step by loving yourself, thinking about your qualities, thinking about what you have. And everyone is created in this life for a reason. There is greatness inside you. There are skills that you have, others don't. So what are those skills? What makes you different from others? Why God created you this way? Look for the greatness inside you and keep reminding yourself about it. And as a result, you will notice that people will see that in you. As a point, I want to, as an example, if you check the social media right now, you see people maybe that are not really good looking when you first see them. When you first see this person, he's not really good looking. This is the first impression. And it's normal to have first impressions, but it's important to look beyond this first impression. So when you see someone that's really not good looking as the first impression, and then with time, you see this great confidence in this person. You see how she or he are taking the selfies and posting their pictures as if they are the beauty queens of the world. And with time, you will believe that they are good looking, because this is what they want you to see. How you see yourself, people see you. So keep this in mind, and how you love yourself, people accordingly will love you. If all what you are talking about is your flaws, your negative points, your mistakes, people will see you the same way. They see you flaws, negative points, and mistakes. So love your self-image, create a great self-image and love it, and look deep inside yourself, and you will see great qualities in you. If for a certain reason you can't see these deep qualities inside of you, ask people who love you. Ask your family and friends, and let them search with you for something great inside. The second thing, especially for me, introverts, and many people I know are introverts, building relationships, developing these people skills is hard work, and you need to be intentional about it. You need to make sure you do the action, you do the work, and try hard to overcome these things inside of you that push you away from people, and intentionally connect with people. Talk to them. Look for something common you can talk about, and always be the first one to approach people and talk to them. Make it a game to make it easier on you. Make it a challenge, like today I need to talk to 5 people. I want to intentionally talk to 5 people. Hi, Dania. This way you will be able to overcome these obstacles, and your personality can change. Maybe you need to then later take some time for yourself and recharge this energy, but you can do it, and you can show yourself as an extrovert who loves people and talks to people, at the same time enjoy it, because you are looking for positive points and you are ensuring positive behavior, and you know it will help you and it will help people around you. So networking, connecting with people should be intentional. It's a hard task, but you need to keep doing it. And it's also a hard task for people who like connecting with people, because it's not the same way. It's not about just going and talking about everything. It's about, and the third thing about how to build relationships is give them value. Show them value. It's not enough to just go talk stories, talk about yourself and make it a great, make it funny experience. No, you need to, when you leave, you need people to say, wow, this is a wonderful meeting we had. I learned something today. Give value to people. The first way to give them value is find value in them. If you have negative attitude toward people, without saying any word, it reflects on them, and they will start the negative attitude with you. Remember, you reap what you sow. And if you, inside of you, don't like certain types of people, you will notice that they will give you back the same. Not because you tell them that, because of the vibrations, they feel it. It shows in your vibration, in your body language, not only in the words you say. That's why you need to develop the attitude to love people and think about every person that he's precious. He has something in him that isn't present in anyone else. God created them for a certain reason. And having faith and love to God, you will have faith and love in his creations, and you will know that every person in this world is ready to serve in a certain way, and you have to just look at this point. So be sincere, be honest with your relationship with people, and honesty means you need to be honest with your emotions, and these emotions need to be positive. You need to learn to have positive emotions and have positive views about the people, because what you see in people is reflection of what you see in yourself. I will repeat it over and over again. It's all about the mindset. How you see people is how you see yourself. So love people. Think about them, that there are some people, they have great things, and this is how you will show them this positive feeling. Show respect and integrity. It's important to be respectful, to be real role model for the actions that we are doing. At the end, no one likes to work with people who disrespect themselves or disrespect others around them. Even if it was with a little kid, even if it was with anyone, the more respectful you are towards weak or people who are less fortunate than you, the more people will see you in higher standards and will love to be closer to you because of this positive influence. You can influence people by your daily attitude and behavior. So respect should be, it's common sense to be respectful. And real leaders are known in the tough times. When you are tough and you keep this respectful attitude, this high integrity, that means that you are leader and people will respect you back and will be influenced by you and your behavior. Ensure when you have respect, when you have integrity, when you are sincere and honest, you will be caring for people. And care shows in how you react with them, how you ask about them, how you try to help them and offer your help and support, how you listen. And it's important to listen to people and know what they want. As I said in the beginning of my life, there are two kinds of people, introverts and extroverts. Introverts are people who take time to approach people. They are always have these worries, have these questions inside of their head. They always prefer other people to approach them. It's a personality type, but you can overcome it. The second type are extroverts, that people that are outgoing, they love to spend time with people, and actually they can't spend time alone. But extroverts, being an extrovert doesn't mean that people like you. And this is something you need to know. Extroverts are people who talk to always hang around people and always connect with them, but doesn't mean they like them. Why? Because sometimes extroverts are so self-centered, and they always talk about themselves, their experience. They always joke. Maybe they don't show respect to others. They are just ongoing, sharing experience, talking. They don't listen to others. They are always the center of attention. And I'm not necessarily saying everyone, but I'm talking about the things that we need to prevent. So being an extrovert and talking to people doesn't mean that you are connecting, and you have to know the difference between these two. It's either you can communicate with people, but not connect. And the biggest example is when you call someone on the phone. Let me give it to you this way. When you call someone on the phone, it says calling. Calling means that the phone isn't, you are trying to communicate with them, but it's not connecting. The call is not connected yet. When it connects, it says ringing, then connecting when they open. When they are ready to receive their call, it says connected. And this is when you can influence people. So it's different than calling is different than connecting. When you call, that means your message isn't received yet. But when you connect, it is when the other party is ready to listen and know what you want to say and answer again. So this is our target when we want to build relationship. It's not only to talk, it's to connect. And how can we connect is by finding value in people, listening to people. And it's an important part of leadership. And you've heard it a couple of times, and I will say it again. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen more than we can talk. And please, if you have any questions, please, so I can listen, not only talk, please mention in the comments so I can answer your questions. And again, I'm available on all my social media platforms. You just search on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, just type Dalida Jafar and you will find me. So you need to connect more than you need to only communicate. And in this way, you need to listen, you need to find value in people, you need to offer help. And it's important to learn to offer help and serve everyone you meet in society, everyone you like to connect with, and put other people before yourself. Help other people. The more you help people, the more you will be able to achieve your goals and your dreams. So offering help to people is a great way to connect with them and show them the real value and show them that you are only not talking the talk, you are also walking the talk. You are doing what you are saying. It's not only saying. Connecting with people means that you show them that you have faith in them. You are encouraging them. You are supporting them and you believe in them. Some people need to know that you can depend on them. You can believe in them so you can build their confidence. And this makes a great difference. The more you can show people that you have faith in them, the more you can influence them. The more they will respect you and listen to you and be more loyal at the end. Because people, if you think about someone who think high of, think he's successful and you like to be like him. And if this person asks you that you want to, he believes in you, that he wants you to do something or finish a certain project, I'm sure you will do whatever you can to finish this project perfectly, just to be as good as his expectation, because you don't want to lose his faith in you. So showing people that you have faith in them, giving them the confidence and giving them this belief that they can do great things is a great motivation for them to do whatever you expect from them. I have a question. So the connection depends on you and on the receiver as well. If there's a weak receiver, how can you assure that your message is correctly received? Okay, thank you for this question. I love this question. Let me clarify. It's all about how you see other people. And I said this at the beginning of my talk, but you need to search for a common ground. That's why when you go to, when you listen to speeches that are focused on children or targeted to children, you see them, they give them also always examples of things that relate to these children. But when you see an example for, or a speech for football players or football fans, you see all the examples or the stories related to football fans. The more you can find a common ground in the person you are trying to deliver the message to him, the more you will be able to connect effectively with them. So this way, you need to search for a common ground. When I do communication workshops, we play a game that is, we try to find a common ground between all the attendees. And you can always find a common ground between everyone you meet in the world. Now, some people are just, as we say, bad apple. And whatever you do, whatever you think, whatever you try, they just don't like you. And at the end, you have to let go. You need to know in certain times on life when you need to let go. And you don't need to waste more energy on that. But mainly, you need to try to find a common ground, especially if connecting with this person is very important to you. Maybe he's a family member, maybe he's someone that really necessary for your business, maybe your boss. So keep looking for something common, something that he cares for. That's why as a leader, you need to care for other people and look what they care for, not you. Bilal is asking another, please reply if the answer was clear. Bilal is saying, let's say you get offended by an elder and you want to leave him a message, but in a high tone of voice, picking the right words and good morals. In LLP, Bilal, we learn something that people behave their best according to what they know. So understanding this thing really helps you to let go of great things. If an elder offended you, this is how he knew. I will say, whatever you leave him a message, you will be losing energy, and it won't change the elder. If you send him the perfect message, does it change anything in your relation with him? Does it help you in the future, or does it affect anything in the future? To me, from my experience, elders have a certain mindset that it can't change, and they are always right. So my advice to you, think it of this way, that people behave according to how they know in a certain situation. So my advice is to let go, and it will be the right thing, and you will be going away with respect. Maybe you can show him that you are not really happy with what he says, but I think the best way just to keep your energy, not to be, because the more negative energy you let out, the more it will be hurting you. So from my experience, I believe, especially if he was elder, let go. Because let me tell you one more thing. You can change people, but at the same time, you can't change people. Meaning, you can't change people, how they behave, but you can change the people who you surround yourself with. So if you're not happy with the people or with this person, just stay away from him, because whatever you say can't change anything. It will be just an extra negative point on you, and he will try to show himself as a victim. I hope I'm clear with that. Okay. One more thing to, if you have any more questions, Bilal, please get back to me. One more thing to influence people or to connect with people is ask them for help. When people are asked for help, and think about it yourself. If I ask you to help me in a certain thing, I'm sure you will be really supportive and you will be doing your best to help, because people like to know that they have things other people don't have. And in this way, they will work their best for you to help you and support you. And they will like you because they feel they are giving you something, some value. The same way as you like to help people, people also like to be helped, to help. So don't be the person of the mindset, I'm always strong, I can't ask people to help me, I should be helping people. No, sometimes people enjoy to offer you part of the support that you offer them. That doesn't mean you are weak. That doesn't mean you don't know what you are doing, but it's give and take relationship. And the same way you expect from people to ask you, you need to expect to ask them. So they will give back the favor to you. And keep the mindset, always be a giver. Don't look for taking from people. Try sometime or work most of the time to give, because when you are giving without when you are giving, eventually you will take, you will receive. And the sixth point, I've been talking a lot and mixing points, but one of the most important points that I think it's law of life, just like law of attraction, just like the law of cause and effect. This is one of the laws of life, and it's called the golden rule. Do you know anything about the golden rule? I'm sure you know it, but you don't know the name. The golden rule is treat people as you like to be treated. Think of people as you like they will think of you. Whatever you want from people, you need to give it first. And this is the golden rule, and it should be with you in every step in your life. The more you put yourself in people's shoes, the more you think that you think about their feelings, their situation, their background, the more you will be able to understand them, and you will know how to approach them effectively. So keep in mind, the golden rule is treat people as you like to be treated. And when you apply this rule, when you apply this law, it will solve a lot of relationships, because we are in a world that shows that cruelty rules. We are in the world that shows that people are just harming each other and trying to greedy and want to take everything from other people. But the truth is, when you have a kind heart, when you put people power, people benefit before your benefit, the law of attraction will work, and you will be rewarded 10 and 12 times and 20 times and 100 times more than you are giving. So keep people in mind and treat them as you like to be treated, even if these people harm you. But think about the lesson you got from them harming you. One of the big mistakes I did in my life, someone was really hurting me in a job. And it was really bad situation. And all my focus was, I want to hurt this person. I want to show everyone that he hurts me and he did this bad thing to me. But this energy I spent in trying to focus on what he did to me make me lose a lot, was the result that I lost a lot of time, of energy, of negativity, and it also affected my relationship with a lot of people. When you grow, you learn a lot of things, and there are some things that you need to let go just so you'll be happy with your life. So trust me, think of people in a good energy, and even if someone hurts you, take it as a lesson and protect yourself in the future, but don't save or don't use any energy to get back to this person, because he's not worth it. Law of attraction will come. and it will reward him for his action, and you will be rewarded with your action. I totally agree with the aspect of asking for help. Studies show that asking help from employees and asking for their ideas is considered one of the strongest motivation for the employees. Exactly. It raises their morale as well as they feel they are partners of this, not only employees. Let me clarify this, give you an example about this. It will help others who are attending to. When it was the beginning of the Civil War in the States, a company was about to be bankrupt. This company was losing a lot of money, and the owner of the company had one choice, that he need to close, let go all the employees. But he was thinking of another approach. He said, since I'm losing, let me try this approach. He gathered his employees and he said, I want your help. This is your company as much as it's mine. And I want all of us to work together, support each other, and each of us will be partner in the company, not only employee and manager. So he offered shares to his employees, and he mentioned that in a way that I need your help for the success of this company. And the dedication the employees show and the full commitment, they stop thinking about hours. They start thinking and focusing how the company will overcome this hardship to save their company, their job, and their lives at the end. This make them very loyal to the employer. And at the end result, the company achieved great success. It went high in sales, and they got a huge revenue. And now this company is one of the strongest companies in the States because of this thought, asking employees for help. Doing good to others bring a feeling of achievement. Exactly, helping others. And there's one study that also says that we are ready to do for others more than we are ready to do to ourselves. And in World War, one of the ships was drowning, and the troops were in the sea and waiting for people to come and help them. And they say what kept these troops going is the memories of the people waiting them home, people who are depending on them. Many people wanted to give up, but they didn't, only because they were thinking of others. You can give up on yourself, but you won't give up on people who are depending on. And that's why it's important to show people loyalty, to show people love and care, to show people that you are ready to give them what they need to support them and help them, because they will do the same to you. And one last thing from the things that we need to do to connect with others and influence them: keep trying, keep finding resources, keep finding ways so you can help people and influencing them. Keep adding value to your information, to yourself, so you can help others. One of the things that brought me to the world of self-development and leadership is that I had a team, and this team needed my motivation, needed my leadership skills, so they can succeed. And that's why I was more dedicated to get information so I can give them this information. And that's how my knowledge accumulated. I went deeper and I went more into being expert in this domain so I can help them achieve what they get. So as a result, I was growing without noticing. But the main motivation or the main inspiration or cause that brought me to the world of development, it's not for me, it's for the team. And most of the success that we do in our life is always related to others. And in the goal setting live I did like a couple of weeks ago, and in the ebook that if you didn't download it, please do and read it. It's very valuable and it will help you set the right goals. I mentioned that let your goal be related to others. Involve other people in your goals, because this is the only way that you most likely they will be achieved. Why do we fail to connect with other people? One of the reasons we fail to connect with people is judgment. We are people who judge from the first sight. We are judging for the looks. We are judging for the behavior. We are judging for the way they were or where they are from. And all these judgments will create a block that will stop us from trying to discover who is the person behind this appearance. And most of the time we lose a lot of opportunities because of judging from the first look. So always get over judgment. And when you believe in yourself that there's a lot inside of people and God created every person for a reason, and try to look for this reason, you will find great value in these people around you. So you can't stop from judging people. It's a human personality. It's a human trait that we take an opinion when we see things from the first time. But keep this awareness to look after this judgment or this thought that you have. And don't try enough. We think this skill should be normal, should be just going. You don't try. And some people don't need to try as much as others. So if you are an introvert like me, keep in mind that you need to make schedule to connect with people. You need to try hard and put yourself in a situation so you are forced to connect with people, and try to write down the things that you can talk to people about, the values that you can bring to people. Because believe me, and it happened to me, when I'm talking to myself, I have a lot of information. I have a lot of things I can help people with. But when I'm around people, most of the time, I lose the words. So practice what you will be offering to people. If you are introvert, force yourself to improve. And don't be sad if you didn't achieve what you want from the first time. Keep trying. Every habit is hard at first, but it will become easier. It's still hard for me, but I'm still pushing myself. And when I'm really stressed, I let go of this habit because it drains a lot of my energy. But you need to keep trying. And one of the other things that will affect our or will stop us from connecting with people is not trying enough. I said not trying enough, is not looking for similarities. We don't appreciate the difference factors between people, different factors between people. We don't appreciate these different factors, and we don't look for common grounds. Remember, the secret of communication is common ground. When you know someone has the same name as your name, when you know someone is born at the same month, like the month you are born in, when you learn something who shares maybe the same shirt in a certain meeting or the same color, you will celebrate this common ground and you will enjoy it and you will connect with this person. I remember people who are born in December 5. It's my birthday. So I remember people who are born in December 5, even though I met them 10 years ago. I still remember, oh, this person shares with me the same birthday. So this common ground is very important because it will make you feel that this person is like you and at the end, he will like you. Make sure to remember people's name, by the way. I forgot to mention that, and it's very important. When you remember people's name, they feel that you care. When I meet someone the first time and the second time we meet, he asked me about my daughter, but he says, how's Mia? He doesn't say, how's your daughter or how's your kid, because he didn't care if it's boy or a girl. When he says, how's Mia? I know that he cares. And I feel the same towards this person. And I feel bad if I don't remember his name or his kids. So it's important to keep these thoughtful notes about their name, their kids, things that people matter in their things that matter in people's life, and mention it in front of them. And the last thing that will stop you from connecting with people is being self-centered. Many people are self-centered. It's all about them. It's all about what they want. It's all about what they want to get, what's in it for me. And at the end, maybe people will be tricked by his outgoing, his jokes, his way of talking. But at the end, they will know his true value, what his true thoughts, and then they will get away from him. So these few tips will help you connect with people in a better way, will help you influence people, and accordingly, the more people you connect to, the more people who like you, the more people are likely to support and help you with your business. But the main value is improving your life and others' life, not only the business. The business will come accordingly while developing the right skills. Remember, success is 87% relationships and only 30% what do you know about the product or about the business. So focus on building relationships, on building influence, on increasing your circle, and as a result, you will grow to be successful. I will see you next Monday to talk about a new topic. Mainly, it will be how to develop the right character to succeed. I got this information from about the character. It's a study done by Jim Rohn, and it will be very valuable information. Looking forward to see you next week. And until then, remember to learn, act, and lead. Bye.